व्यासपीठावर असलेले थोरले लोकांना नमस्कार आणि पुणेरी लोकांना विशेष नमस्कार. It gives me immense pleasure to do this job of building a Murty Center for Indic studies for various reasons. Because I come from a teacher's family. For me, teaching knowledge is very precious, not the money and shares. Okay. My grandfather was a student of Deccan College 100 years back. Okay. He studied in Deccan College. My father studied in Sassoon Vijay Medical College. And I worked in Telco Pune, and I have a special connection with Pune for a long time. And even today I consider Pune the most progressive city, particularly for women, Women are very, very progressive, and the ideas are so bright. So I love Pune than any other place on the earth. Coming to Bhandarkar Institute work, I am really impressed because they do excellent work, but absolutely without people knowing about them, because they प्रचार प्रिय नाही आहे. आणि त्याच्यामध्ये एक ऍडव्हान्टेज एक डिसएडव्हान्टेज आहे. ऍडव्हान्टेज इज यू कॅन डू युअर वर्क व्हेरी वेल. डिसएडव्हान्टेज इज पीपल विल नॉट नो अँड दे डोंट फंड. Okay, so how people will come to know? Actually, I'm surprised the kind of work they do, and very few people are aware. At least in the south, I'm telling you. Maybe in Maharashtra, many people may be knowing. So this is a small contribution on my family side. My son is also a great Indologist. He loves Indian ethics, Indian books, and that is the reason he did Murty Classical Library, where one side is the original, other side is the English translation. We all grow up, at least the next generation is growing up, reading English like an English person. For example, they all read Shakespeare. They read Shakespeare, but they don't read Kalidasa. They all by heart sonnets, but they will not know any Sanskrit poems. It is nothing wrong knowing Shakespeare, but Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Gariyati. First I should know my mother. Then you know your auntie, Masila Nantarkara. Not in Moshi, auntie. So I always feel that our Indian way of teaching, we never introduce the great language Sanskrit, and there are so many great books actually. We never do that. We always say, if he knows Shakespeare, then he's great. Let him know Shakespeare and let him also know Kalidasa. There is nothing wrong. Or let him know Kalidasa first and Shakespeare later. And this has to be done in a big way, only by awareness and by talking, by writing books on that, making it popular. It has to be really done by the government, but I don't get into that because it's not my field. What government should do, what they should not do, what kind of textbook they have, they are not my cup of tea. My cup of tea is, if there is a learned person, help them to produce better. And if there is any good people who can bring the awareness, and people should read on their own. In this context, I thought we will build Murty building for Indic studies. And I'm very happy to tell you, and I saw in the morning, I discussed with our people. I have an excellent team of people from last 20 years. Sanjay Bhatt, his son, the first time we were introducing him is Rohit, Ramesh Reddy, who is my contractor for 20 years. Okay, I have not changed my contractor. I am very loyal to people, I don't change. And my publishers, I don't change. Even though I may get little more money, I said no. Loyalty is always in the long range is benefited than short range. I have Shankar here, and all Mahanagarapalika people have helped us. Today I discussed and I come to the conclusion, not only we build the building, we will also do the interior and give it to you. So we will give you entire building with interiors, so that the day we give, you can occupy it. One of the conversation, you may be knowing better than me, what we should do with money. My grandfather and I used to discuss, when I did not have money, that time I used to discuss. Tell me, when one gets money, if that money is so important, why you have to work for money? Is money all in all life? Such conversation I used to do with my grandfather, and he told me, beta, it's very easy. Money is very important in life because it's a jivanadi, and it is the greatest attraction and hope in life. But there is a limitation for that. After certain amount of money, when you draw a Lakshmana Rekha, I don't need more, then it becomes a burden. Okay. And then when you have more money, what you should do? There are many ways. One is bhoga. Okay, say in a 7-star hotel, go have your private jet, go everywhere, etc. But there is nothing permanent because you get bored after some time. What you will eat in a 7-star hotel every day, you will feel sick actually. Better to eat bhakri and pitla, that's much more stable than 7-star food. After some time you get bored. Then what will happen to money? You keep it for a next generation. They get free money. They will get into bad habits. In 3 generations, all money will disappear. Because they will earn money, they will get money without any hard work. So then what is the use of this money? The money should be used in dana. Because it makes you stable. And you understand the joy of giving. And you should believe in what you do. You know, where you are giving. Shraddhahi danam, ashraddhahi na danam. And when you are giving, give it to the good words. Danam priyavak sahitam. So, if you don't give money away after what you need to the society, Goddess Lakshmi has played it very well. It will destroy you. So I always believe helping people for my sake because I enjoy giving. It gives me immense pleasure when I do something than buying a new sari or anything. Anyway, I don't buy. That's a different. I don't buy anything. So I always feel giving to people, giving to our country, giving to our culture. If we do not have roots, I always tell, then you don't have fruits. As simple as that. We should know our culture. We should know our history. We should be connected because of all the civilization in the world. Every civilization has collapsed except Indus Valley civilization or Sindhu Sanskriti. Look at Greek civilization. They became somebody else now today. Look at Egyptian civilization. They became somebody else. Okay? We are the only people. Continuity is there in our culture because our culture has a deep root in India. So many innovations have happened, but still we are not uprooted. Whereas other people, 400, 500 years they changed. Whereas we have not changed because our roots are so deep. And we should care for our roots. Roots and languages are connected to each other. I always tell, if you do not know the language, then you do not know the culture of that state. If you do not know Marathi, or you don't encourage Marathi, that means you are not encouraging Maharashtrian culture. If I don't encourage Kannada language, that means my Kannada culture will disappear over a period of time. Language is connected with the culture and we have to protect it. Of all the languages, Sanskrit is one of the finest language and it is connected to us in so many ways and we have to preserve. And I was talking with my son and he told me, Amma, if you put Greek, Latin and all the languages, classical languages, and number of books they have produced, they are half of only Sanskrit language. Only half of that. We have so much, we have Bhandara, we say in Kannada and maybe in Sanskrit, Jnana Bhandara, and we are not aware. We are sitting on a diamond mine and we are not aware. We are searching for glass pieces somewhere else. Please, every diamond is so precious and we are not aware. Bahuratnani Vasundhara, and our Vasundhara has so much of knowledge, so much of great classics. We are not aware. We always run behind something else. Next generation, I request you, please be aware of our culture, our extraordinary knowledge of classics, and continue. You are the rising sun. We are all setting sun. Whatever I do, I have enjoyed, I have done. I could not have so many children, so I named every house in a Sanskrit classical name. I have called my house as Amogha Varsha, the Rashtrakuta king, who introduced, according to me, I don't know, you should correct, Kannada is a court language and he himself was a great poet, Drupatunga Amogha Varsha. I have called my office as Tathagata after Buddha. I have called my son's house as the Vasav Datta because I always liked that name was Swapna Vasav Datta is so beautiful. I have called another house as the Kaumudi because the Kaumudi festival. And one I called as Vidyullata or something, Saudamini. So I always say I will buy a house because I want to name them. It's beautiful Sanskrit because that many children one cannot have. Okay. So thank you very much for the love and affection given by the Pune people. And many times actually in Bangalore, many people including my husband say that I am more Puneri than Puneri people themselves. Because I'm straightforward, I tell on the face. I don't talk at the back. असं नाही, आम्हाला जमत नाही. बघूया, नंतर सांगते असं काहीच नाही, म्हणजे डिक्शनरी मध्येच नाही ते. Direct. Because time is limited and why have to postpone all those things? If possible, tell. If it's not possible, don't tell. I can't do it. So when he told me I could make the decision in 10 minutes because I understood what they need and I knew what I can afford. So you don't require more time. In 10 minutes is more than enough. So thank you, Pune, giving me that straightforward nature. Enjoying even small things. Pune people enjoy even small things. कसं होतं, बारिश कसं झालं बघ, काय सुंदर पाऊस होता बाबा. पुणेरी people can. आता कोणाला तरी विचारायला काय पाऊस पडत असतं. Enjoying small things, being straight, and they love their country than anyone else. That's the reason we have Maratha regiment. Okay, why Maratha? Because in Shivaji's time, Peshwa's time, wherever we went, whichever the states today's states, up to Afghanistan they went. The love for mother tongue, the love for their land is a lot in Maharashtra. That's the reason I learned all these things in my young days. Thank you, Pune. Thank you, Bhandarkar Institute. You are one of the rare institutes where you don't get any funding from anybody, government, and still keep your values upright. Very few people do. And keep it up. There are many people, I'm not the only one, there are many, many people, they would like to help you. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.